guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, guys, thanks for coming on down. Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back to The Adventure Begins. As always, I'm Jarek. My name is Jarek, and as always, we're doing some more, tab talk stuff today.
Hey man, what am I doing over here? Well, Jarek's in Cheese Town, so I gotta unbox a game. We're not gonna do Bunny Kingdom, though we'll talk about that later. Today, I'll be unboxing some playing cards. That's right. We've got your standard bicycle playing card. I dig this type of card. The box I'm opening today is Game of Thrones. It's a cool box. Anyway, these playing cards come with all your favorite numbers, like 9 and 3 and hearts and clubs. Yes, they've got them all. They even come with jokers. So, you can bring these to any party and have a good time, or you play solitaire all by yourself, Anyway, we've got these cards and a whole bunch of other cool games here in store, so swing on by, man.
Today we're doing another tab talk. Today we're going to be all about board games that you can easily get your family into. We get this question asked a lot to us. What are some great board games to kind of get us going? And so I just grabbed a few of them that I think are always great recommendations for any new board gamer or board gaming family. Typically, I usually start off with stuff like Catan or Carcassonne. These are relatively easier games to get into, especially if you're used to the old Hasbro games, such as like Sorry, Clue, Monopoly, all that stuff. These are gonna be great basics to get you into the modern board gaming industry. They're gonna be easier rule sets, easier mechanics. They're gonna help just kind of build the foundation for further games. Once you get to know those and you want to get to something different, I usually recommend stuff such as Pandemic, Betrayal at House on the Hill, and Tiny Towns. Pandemic, Betrayal, and Tiny Towns, they're a little more difficult. There's a little more mechanics kind of working into them, harder rule sets, and more changes that can easily affect the gameplay. Pandemic, you're sitting there working together to try and stop a disease that's happening and spreading across the world. Betrayal at House on the Hill, you're exploring a haunted mansion, and stuff happens, and next thing you know, one of you is a betrayer, and everyone else is trying to do one thing while they're trying to do the next. And then Tiny Towns is a building game in which you're gathering resources, building up buildings, and trying to do your best to get more points than the rest. All 5 of these I count as classics for any kind of board game collection. I recommend them to start off really any kind of adventure in board gaming. So yeah, this concludes my tab talk for this week. As always, your adventure begins here.
Hey Jarek, would you recommend Whitechapel for a family fun night game?
Probably not family fun night, no.
What if it was a family of monsters?
Sure. And today we're unboxing another game. This week we have Hadara. It's a game by Z-Man Games, so shout out to my boy Z. Your games are pretty awesome, man. This is a game for 2 to 5 players in which you are building up a civilization to win points and beat out the other players. It's really competitive. It's going to be pretty cool, pretty nice. So opening it up, it's really easy to open, which is always good. I know recently there's been a couple unboxings where the longest part is getting the box off. It's kind of cool. First things first, we have our instruction booklet. If you play any kind of tile placement city building game, there's a lot of rules you got to understand, and this is going to help you go through and do it. Looks like everything's easily color-coded. Sections are put into different colors, so hey, this is where I'm reading this, on to the next segment. You're not kind of mangling up rules as you're trying to understand it. Things are color-coded. You have images that kind of tell you what you're doing. They have references to the game board itself. All that fun stuff. Overall, it looks pretty nice. Oh, they even include how to put up your board after the games. That way you can not mess it up, like I know a lot of us usually do. Moving on up, we have all of our cardboard tiles. And it's wrapped up in a nice little, piece of paper. Go green. What's up? Save the world. We have all of our cardboard tiles going to be right here for us. We have player tiles, it looks like, resources, all that fun stuff. And of course, it's a really nice, heavy cardboard, which I like, and you guys kind of know it at this point. Pretty cool. I like it. Overall, it looks like it's pretty colorful, easily color-coded, bright and colorful, good art. I love it. Color, color, color. It's pretty cool. Looks like we have the game board itself. And this comes in 5 pieces, if I'm right. And once again, wrapped up in paper, because go green. Chop down trees to save the world. It's kind of cool. These kind of form a little pentagon, it looks like. And boom. That's our game board. Pretty nice, pretty small. It's not too bad. I like that. We have a reference sheet, it looks like. More reference summaries, also wrapped in paper. And that's for, looks like one per each player, maybe? I don't know. These are nice, heavy cardstock. Oh yeah, one per player. There you go. Now you know what to do every round. Kind of nice. And it's color-coded. What's up? We have scorecards. And you have a lot of them, so you can play this game a lot of times and not to worry about running out of scorecards or having to make your own. That's always fun. Up next, we have a whole bunch of cards. These look like they're European standard size, so you should be able to find sleeves for these really easily. We carry a bunch of those in stock, so you can get them while they're here. Nice artwork on them. Little small, lighter than normal cards because they are a little bit smaller. Got a whole bunch of them kind of wrapped up in here, and you have 2 whole stacks of cards to go through. We have some tokens. These are made of wood, it looks like. 1 per color, or multiple per color. Different resources, different player tokens. Should be kind of cool. Oh, and they're all different shapes and sizes, so it's easy to tell who has what color and where it's going. There you go. We got a peg, and also a thing to hold it, which means there's going to be something in here that spins. Don't know what, but it spins. Nothing underneath. And lastly, we have bags to help organize. It's really cool that games are including these now. It's just one extra level to keep things organized and prepared for the next time. So it looks like the hardest part will be the first game when you're trying to unbox everything, get it going. Afterwards, organize to your heart's content. So this is an inside look at the game Hadara by Z-Man Games. You can find this and many more games just like it here at The Adventure Begins. Today we are going to be talking about Warcry, which is another Games Workshop product set in the Warhammer Age of Sigmar universe. This is multiple war bands of chaos going head-to-head, trying to be the next big champions for the biggest chaos faction around. What we have in store is we have a lot of product for it, including the starter set, which is no longer in print. You have a lot of really cool stuff in here. You're going to have 2 factions. You have all the cards you need to play. You're going to have some really nice terrain all in here. We have it in the store with quite a bit of them, so come on, grab them before they go. We also have a decent amount of the starter kits for factions, including the Corvus Cabal, the Unmade, and a few more other ones. These are factions specifically made for Warcry. It's a great way to start off and get some really cool, really nice models that you can paint out, play with, and also, go to war. If you already have a faction for Age of Sigmar and you want to transfer it over to Warcry, we have you covered there as well. We also have these really nice battle cards for all the previous factions currently released for Age of Sigmar. So whether you play Nighthaunts, Sigmarines, Chaos, any of the factions, we have cards for you. So come on in. Check out what we have. We also have demos for you to try out, including fully painted miniatures and set pieces for it. So this is Warcry, and we have this and many other Games Workshop products here at The Adventure Begins.
Whoa! Huh.
What is it good for?
I'll tell you what it's good for. It's about $170.
Hey, war never changes.
Yeah, make me war cry.
We're doing another game unboxing. It's been a while since we've done this, so let's hop back into it. This week we're going to have Extraordinary Adventures, Pirates. We've been on a pirate kick recently. Thanks, Bill. A lot of pirate games coming to the store. Big one we've had is Bermuda Pirates. It's a kid's game. It's on our demo table right now. Come check it out. This game is new to the store. Open it up, pretty easy to open up, which is always great. If you go back a couple episodes, you see me struggling quite a bit unboxing games because the box is so tight on there. First thing in there is our instruction manual. It's going to have kind of the story of what's happening, and then you get all your pieces, what they are, and finally into the rules themselves, it looks like. It gives you a nice graphical overview of everything. Everything's laid out really nice, and there's really cool just side pieces in there too, which is kind of nice. I like that. Up next, it looks like it takes like 2/3 of the box, is the game board itself. Ooh, yeah, this is big guy. All right. This is the game board. So you're pirates, and where else do pirates live but on their boats in the ocean? In the Caribbean, it looks like we're taking place. Looks like we have different tracks for getting places, coming back, all that cool stuff. Point values and how to win at the top, so you can go from 2 to 6 players. Kind of nice. Where decks go, all kind of labeled out. It's pretty nice. Up next, it looks like we have our different colored ships for each of the players. We have purple, red, blue, black, yellow, and green. Go Packers. Are all kind of right in here. Pretty nice quality plastic. Nice and detailed. So if you want to paint them up, you probably could. That's your thing, not mine. Overall, it looks like they just kind of fit right on there. Not too shabby. We got some more plastic, this time in the shape of crates. It looks like these are kind of like your resources, the gold you're grabbing for throughout the ocean, little resource crates you get from stuff. Looks like there's a bunch of different colors. They're nice, heavy plastic, which is nice. They're not going to just roll away, float off in the breeze, that kind of stuff. And they come already in a bag for you, which is always really nice. Got a whole bunch of tiles. These are pretty thick cardboard tiles, pretty easy to read, and it tells you exactly what comes with it. Colors of resource, victory points, kind of gives you cool things like the names of the treasure, where to find them. And it's kind of not too bad. I like it. We got 3 decks of cards. These look as if they are standard size, so you should be able to, sleeve those up pretty nice, keep it a little more protected for you. Looks like there are different ones. We have types of treasure, pirates, and then character cards. Going to give you more and more advantages as the game goes on. Then lastly, we have more pieces. These times they're made of what looks like wood. You get a nice little silica gel packet too. Don't eat those, or do. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. There's pirates of each color in the game, so I think everyone gets 4 of them, and you kind of go from there. Nothing underneath, which is always great. One of these days there will be. I don't know what's going to happen. And then finally we got a little bag that has, Extraordinary Adventures, Pirates written on it. Look at it, it's a little tiny. So yeah, this is Pirates. We have this and many other, seafaring, pirating games in store. So come grab them.
Hey, Jarek.
Hey, Chaz.
Do you know what a pirate's favorite color is?
No?
Orange.
Oh.
Do you know what a pirate's favorite musical instrument is?
No.
A guitar. Do you know what a pirate's favorite game is?
No.
This one, Pirates.
Hey, that was easy. We'll be unboxing Dune. It's a game about conquest, diplomacy, and betrayal. So bring 6 of your closest friends, including you, so 5 friends. Conquer Dune, win, stab your friends in the back, literally, metaphysically. I don't know. This is the game for you. It's a game by Gale Force 9. It goes for about 2 hours plus. So that can be, if you're playing this, you're going to be playing for a while. So if you played Twilight Imperium, you kind of know what I mean. First things first, we have a quick start guide, which is always nice, especially in games like this. It's going to tell you exactly how to lay things out, to get a few demo rounds going, so that you can better understand the game, the mechanics, and all that, and move forward right off the bat. No more having to spend an hour and a half, 3 hours flipping through your rules guide to understand what you're doing. This right here will do it all for you. Speaking of rule books, we have that coming up next. It's going to have all of your overall rules in here. It's going to tell you what's all part of the game, how to set the tiles up, how to set up all your different cardboard pieces, what each thing means, all that. It's a rule book, and it does it pretty well. We'll talk about each of the factions, their abilities too, and then just references, frequently asked questions, that kind of stuff. Up next, it looks like we're going to start getting our screens for the various factions. If you know the Dune universe, you'll recognize all of them right off the bat. The Freemen, Harkonnen, Atreides, Spacing Guild, all that kind of stuff is going to be all right here. You can play one of those factions and kind of go from there. Up next, we're going to have all of the just reference material for those factions and all the various mechanics and fun stuff that they have. And you'll go from there. And like, cool, I want to play as, Harkonnens. What special abilities they have? I have a reference sheet that tells you all that. There's nothing on the other side. It's a nice hard card stock. Cannot complain. Then we have, it looks like a bunch of tiles. This is always fun. Lots of tiles. All your units, all your money. Looks like we have a spin dial. People you might recognize from the the universe. All of that. Then we have your game board itself. Nice little fold-out, little map. Kind of gets you an idea of all the different quadrants, different segments, all that cool, fun stuff. Looks like we have a turn marker, all that. all right there. Then lastly, we get just a whole bunch of cards. Looks like it's one deck per different things that can happen. Space worms. And all the different things that you can do in the game. And we also have a little, hey, look, we got a little bag of stuff. But yeah, that looks like it's Dune. This is everything you can get in it. And you can find this and many more games such as Dune here at The Adventure Begins.
Dune.
Dune.
Dune?
Dune?
Dune.
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 We've got this.
Hadara know what to do with him? No, that didn't work.
It's card game mania, brother. Listen here, brother. You're gonna get down there. You're gonna get your packs. You're gonna open them.
You looked in a mirror recently? I don't know.
Wow. Man, that's harsh.
I found a harmonica the other day. I didn't even know we had harmonicas.
He
That's
started
the
playing it too.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, ended up with a cold sore.
For those of you who are interested, a DLG, it's a Irish car bomb with lime juice on the top instead. Go to any bar and start asking for it.
The lime, the coconut, you throw it all up. That is a nerd thug drink.
Go drink a DLG.